I think it's funny when the word celebrity gets used just because it's like, I don't know, like I feel like I'm just another student. Hey there, welcome to Catholic College, home to all of me and my friends' shenanigans and stumblings through young adulthood.
This is what college is all about.
I never embarked out on this project with the idea of like coming up with this huge content stream and it was going to be what I became known for on campus. Not at all. Like, this thing started out as a blog. Like, I just would write things that were important to me and shared them on my Facebook feed. My first video it wasn't, I mean, Catholic College didn't even exist at the time. It was more like, this was the YouTube channel account that was associated with my Gmail. But the video must have been like my freshman fall quarter at Stanford, and the entire thing was filmed on an iPhone 4. Once it started becoming more and more popular, that's when it kind of triggered in my mind, like, okay, wait, this actually might be something special. I might have something here. Over this past summer, I hired 2 interns. One of them stayed on and is now my line producer, and then I hired 5 interns at the beginning of the fall. The transition to how I felt walking around this campus 3 years ago as opposed to how it feels now is quite different. Just the ramp up of the proportion of people in the room who like knew me first as Catholic College, because they're gonna react differently than someone who knew me like as a person or someone's roommate first. I remember the first time someone ever asked me for a picture with me, and I was just like, wow, this is weird. But now it happens, you know, relatively often. How is it complicated things? Well, for one, I hate when people call me Catholic College like it's my name. Like, that's just the most frustrating thing in the world. You can call me Cath, it's like a nickname, but Catholic College is the name of my brand. From the perspective of someone who's just like learning how to grow a business and sell a product, Catholic College in many ways is no different, but in many ways is very, very different, just because it's about my life, and it's about something very real as opposed to just being, you know, a thing that you put in a box and ship out and sell to someone. It's a good thing that I'm able to laugh at myself, because in Gades and in Robert Barron's, from what I understand about what the show that's coming up, and I haven't seen it yet either, but from what I understand, like, in both cases, they're very much making fun of Catholic College.
Hi, Catholic College! And welcome to this episode of Molly in College. I'm going to take you through a day in the life at Stan Lee Lee June Uni, or Stanny for short. So as a rule of thumb, if someone seems upset, they're not, and don't ask about it. That's just Stanny. One of the best parts about going to Lee Stanny U is the weather. I love the sunshine.
They're poking fun at the fact that it paints this, you know, really sparkly, pretty picture of what it looks like to go to Stanford. You're gonna see a lot of shots of sunshine and palm trees. And, you know, and I think that that's a very fair criticism to make. At the same time, it's something that I think about constantly, which I think that might surprise some people. A large part of the readership are high schoolers, ranging from freshman to senior year, who are basically interested in coming to school like Stanford. And so they end up watching Catholic College because they're just searching the internet trying to find out about college life, and usually these are students that are really, for lack of a better word, honestly quite high strung, and they're really, really certain on like, gotta get into this institution, it's gonna make or break my life. And I think what's impactful is that they end up finding Catholic College and realizing something really quite interesting, which is that, you know, this is a girl, a woman, and her friends at this institution that I've upheld and I've created this certain image in my mind about, but I'm watching this and I'm realizing that on the inside it looks maybe quite different than what I imagined. And by that I mean, you know, I see them going out and they're having fun and they're having interesting conversations and they're doing stupid shit and like being really silly, and they're able to do that and at the same time attend this really elite, really prestigious and, you know, whatever institutions. So this came from a reader in Singapore, and she flat out goes, thank you for the gift that is CIC and how it's turned over bad days and broadened my entire viewpoint on college and beyond that life. So I'll always be creating, I'll always be making something, so those things will probably be videos. So I will probably, yes, continue creating videos, but another thing of which I'm certain is that I'm not going to be in college anymore. So if I do keep creating, it won't be called Catholic College.